explosion when the black balloon ignited. I feel the pain shoulder to shoulder as I was knighted.
New York, Compton, Memphis, Louisiana, Atlanta, Detroit, the UK, Chicago, Philly, and Florida. Now you're probably wondering why I just said a bunch of random locations, and no, I'm not just listing off the top 10 places that I think shouldn't exist. I bring this up because as hip hop has been growing and changing over the years, it's been shown that not only New York City or Atlanta can be the only ones to produce high quality content. I mean, just take a look at the Detroit rap scene. That shit's so deep that even Miles Bridges is giving top tier bars. And I mean, with talent like that, it might bring up their house prices. But yeah, with all of this new talent coming out of the woodworks, it sparked another annoying debate about what city or state has the best talent. And I think it's time that I take the time to debunk all of this now before it becomes another recurring debate by people who think underground hip hop is pre-2017 Tyler the Creator. Alright, so I do want to say beforehand that the whole best city in hip hop debate has happened before, mainly in the late 80s to early 2000s when the West Coast and Northeast were neck and neck with artists such as NWA, Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, and many more taking the hip hop scene by storm, until a certain dude from Atlanta won a Grammy and completely flipped the entire genre on its head. And then for it to follow up with the immense rise of trap music also originating from Atlanta, you could probably already make the claim of who's the best city in hip hop right now. But on the other side of the coin, when you look at the competition that's going up against a new hip hop Hollywood, it's no surprise that the long-term debate is going to be brought up again. I mean, just take a look at the crazy rise drill music has had throughout the past decade in the US, with it starting off in Chicago with the 300-year-old dude himself making some of the biggest hits of the 2010s, and then for it to be followed up by the popular New York drill scene becoming the next wave. It's been kinda seeming like there's gonna be a new culture shift soon within the hip hop scene. And then with the recent indictment of one of the biggest talents and labels Atlanta has had in a long time, the constant rising and falling of New York drill artists, and the fact that Travis Scott is still going semi-incognito mode on the media, it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet for anyone who wants to come up, whether you're from their respective cities or not. And I think a prime example of this is going to be Michigan. Now, see, Detroit rap has been around for a long time with guys like Eminem, Big Sean, Royce da 5'9", T Grizzly, and a couple of others being the bigger talents of the past 20 years to really do anything in a mainstream scene. But now it's not one but two Detroit rappers being featured in the new XXL freshman list and gaining mass popularity from both a musical and viral standpoint. It looks like they're finally going to get the flowers that they deserved. While we can make the debate that they've always gotten those flowers with the previously mentioned artists, the weight that the city holds right now just feels a lot stronger than how it's been for a long while now. But now the question becomes, who really is the best city in hip hop right now? Atlanta, New York, Cali, Gary, Indiana? I mean, it's really hard to tell who's at the top of the food chain now with people's interest in music constantly changing to fit with the trends. So some things tend to come and go. And then with the knowledge that some bigger artists tend to get their inspiration from cities aside from their own, such as A$AP Rocky with Houston, 21 Savage with Atlanta, or Drake with just about any city he can get his hands on, it practically defeats the purpose of even having a debate in the first place. And then with the inspirations that stem from different cities in general, such as with the West Coast G-Funk sound, or the chopped and screwed production from DJ Screw, or the mainstream trap sound that we hear not just in hip hop but all over music nowadays, it just gives that right feeling to any song. It's like there's no city that can truly overcome the others. But overall, let's say that before, it's hard to choose who's the best city in hip hop right now, especially with the rise of different styles and sounds. It's like every city has something new to show to the crowd. But I guess if I did have to make a choice, it would probably have to be El Dorado, Arkansas. I mean, how many rappers do you know can drop 1,500 albums in a 26-year career? But I just want to thank you guys for watching this video because I really just didn't feel like reviewing any of the other bullshit that came out last Friday. But if you liked the video, feel free to subscribe to the channel as well. Make sure to follow my IG and Twitter. And if you like illustrations using this video, make sure to follow yours as well because she's dope. And on that note, I'll see you on Friday when I start a rap career out of CASA, Grande, Arizona. Peace.